Hello and welcome to day 7 of the 7 days of Yule. And today is Boxing Day. Traditionally, that's what we call it here. And this is the day that the gifts are revealed, or this is the day that we're celebrating that the gifts are revealed, because we're not sure what day they're revealed, because they seem to be different days across the planet. So, as in when the kings traditionally um, found Jesus and laid the gifts before him and Mother Mary and Joseph. Um, so that's one tradition. And sorry about that laughing. And the reason I am laid here, actually, I'll come back to it in a minute, because this day in Nordic tradition, according to what I've read, is the day that they celebrated Thor, the god Thor. I like to look at gods as essence of something quite big, some energy. So, because I focus on energies. And so, Thor to me seems like the very male figure. So we could call this Father's Night. Um, and the energy that I'm looking at is bring and do. So bringing the gifts, actually bringing the gifts and moving with them. Actually, here we are. This is what I'm about, and I'm now doing this thing, whatever it is. So it might be going out into the world and doing something. Um, and today is the first day of manifestation, and it's the first day of moving forward. And I always think that the best way to begin a movement is from lying down, from being still again. So it's that coming back right into the stillness that's inside before we respond, rather than react and then regret what we've done. So, so that's what this is going to be about today. The other thing that sort of occurs to me today is in this particular year, as I'm recording these, we actually have a full moon today as well, which is full whack energy of moon energy, which can be full whack emotional, but we certainly are in a more energetic state and able to do things, which is great for people that are out busy doing things. Um, and not so great if you want to rest. But a wonderful thing to have in the dark time, anyway, of the year, because there's far less energy coming from the sun. What goes up must come down. If there's not very much energy coming from the sun, then there won't be energy coming from the earth to match it the same either. So it's a complete rest. We know as well that plants need the energy from the earth to grow. And the fact that the plants have all died off and gone to sleep at this time of year and they're not coming up to meet the sun means that's kind of there isn't that energy there. So pretty great then that the moon is reflecting full beam the sun's energy at this time in the northern hemisphere, just where we are. So so today might be a day where we have high energy, we have more energy, but again, just coming back to the place of starting from where we are. I like the idea of heavens and earth. The number 7 has always represented manifestation to me, as in all that there is in the world and all that there is in the heavens coming together, how heavens and earth meet. Um, and so the fact that that's on the same day as we're looking at Thor and the male energy, and by male energy, I'm kind of referring to the do energy. So the mother energy tends to be the all-embracing, unconditional, and the male energy is is do. The female energy might become more rest, and the male energy do. So even though we have today is a doing day, I would still suggest that we do things with a little bit more reserve of our energy than we would in the summertime. So maybe going at things a little slower than usual. One of my favorite meditations I like to do and share with people, and that is the exercise on inhibition, bizarrely. Because if we stop and pause for a minute before we do anything and really check where we are inside, I like to put my hand on my heart a lot or on my belly somewhere just to kind of really remind myself that I'm coming back in. I will sometimes touch here or here or here as well as I come back into my mind or here and just come right back into myself before I go out and do. And so for this meditation, you will want to press pause because I haven't reminded you to do anything first. But what I'm going to do is we're going to do a little bit of movement for a couple of minutes, and then we're going to come back and rest and go into a rest place, and go backwards into more deep breaths before I give you the Reiki channeling. So now is the time to press pause. Okay, so welcome back. My soft item is a hat, and I'm going to just demonstrate the active inhibition. So the not active inhibition is to just throw something, just throw it, just throw it. But then if you notice what's happening in the body, there's usually a jerking forward, a movement forward, and a bending and a something or a positioning, some kind of movement with the body. So just have a go at that, throwing it, and notice that you do this, moving, throwing it. And then the next thing is to go to throw it and change your mind and just not throw it. Going to throw and then just stop and just really let go and relax, almost to the extent that you could just drop it. I'm not going to drop it because I'll have to bend down. But just go to throw and then stop. And then just take a deep breath at the moment that you stop. And then let your arm go loose. Let go of any muscles in the body that are tightening, ready to throw. Just let them go. And in the loosest possible way, just throw it. Have another go at that. Picking it up, and then every time you notice yourself gripping, just come right back and stop. And let go as fully as you can, like breathe all the way out. Let all the muscles go. You don't have to keep up with this. It's a video. You can press stop and rewind it. And just come to the most relaxed place possible. So even thinking, I'm gonna throw, and just drop that back. Just drop back. I'm not even thinking I'm gonna throw. Just throw. That's great. And then when you're ready, let's come back to a more relaxed position and just relax. And we're going to do that as a meditation. Welcome back. So I'm kind of assuming that you've made yourself comfortable and really, really relaxed. Just taking in some more deep breaths if you haven't done already. Breathing in and out and in and out and in, all the way and out. All the way out. And now I'm going to sort of suggest that we come down to an even deeper level of relaxation. So just sinking each time you take a breath. And coming up and forward and breathing right in. Sinking right in, sorry, when you breathe out. So almost like moving up, like we're inflating as much as we possibly can. And then deflating. All the way to squeeze out that last little breath. Pulling the tummy muscles in tight. As long as that's not uncomfortable. So breathing in and filling all the way to the top. And then all the way out. Breathing in all the way to the top. And all the way out again. And just keep breathing and sinking and just flop. You know, if necessary, lift your arms and flop them. Lift your legs and just flop them. Lift your head and just flop your head back. Okay, so we're going to get that sort of distinction, or we should be getting that distinction between movement and again and flop, relaxation, and just really letting go. And so now I want you to kind of like just come into a space where inside you, in your heart and in your body, and you can still be doing the movements up and down if you need to. And just really kind of get that feeling of, here I am in my body. Here I am in my legs and feet and my torso, front and my back, and my full arms and my hands, and my neck and my head. I am here. I'm in the center of me. Just really get what that feels like. And then what we're going to do is just bring to mind an image of we're going to get up, except we're not. Just have the stirring of the feeling of we're going to get up, and then just come back into rest. And really, really let go. Really let go. I'm going to get up. I'm going to rest down. Really rest. A little bit deeper again. And then do from there. So I'm going to channel a little bit of Reiki now. So if you want to rest back, come easy in. And then I'm going to finish in silence this time and let you allow yourself to move when you're ready.